Today, I want to talk about accountability and how owning your mistakes will not only make you a better person, but will actually advance your career. Now, in my last video, I spoke about how the current situation I am in is because of my ego. I did let my head get to me, I guess. There was this part of me that, I did think I was too cool or whatever, and that actually led to where I'm at now. Obviously, there are other elements to what led to this situation, but in my personal opinion, how I feel, that is the core of it. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has helped me out in my last video. It took a lot for me to open up, and I'm really glad that it was well received. In my last video, I was talking about how I was looking at casual work, any type of warehouse sort of work to help me get cash together to pay for my bills. So I jumped on Seek looking for a job. I started applying like crazy to dozens and dozens of jobs that I felt were fitted for my criteria, I guess. But then all the rejection emails came through. And yeah, I basically got rejected from every single job that I applied for, and it's probably because I have no experience outside of my skill set, which is filmmaking. I started looking at other avenues of earning money. A pop-up ad came up and it was saying that, you can do online surveys to earn extra cash. So I went ahead and did that. And what I learned very quickly is they don't pay well at all. To make matters kind of worse, when I was doing these surveys, they were paying me about $2 for every half-hour survey I was doing. So if you think about it, $4 an hour is well below the minimum wage. But that didn't stop me from trying my best just to earn some extra cash to help me out. So after a while, I did a whole bunch of surveys and I saved up a whole $20, which I was ready to cash out in my PayPal account, and I got banned from the website. Now, I don't know if this was like a scam or anything like that, but that was pretty disheartening. As much as it was a kick in the guts, I realized that it was a wake-up call to myself. It really opened my eyes to my situation and the fact that this is literally the only career that I can do. Now I'm just focused tenfold on getting my career and business back on track and not being distracted by, trying to get an extra job here or there. So that's how I'm kind of owning my mistakes. I'm really realizing that I put myself in a situation and I'm doing these extra jobs to help me out, but in hindsight, it's pushing me further away from what I love to do. I've realized that I love this job more than anything in the world, and now I'm just going to focus so much harder on getting all this back on track. So the current update is I have taken some more meetings with production houses and they've been going really well. One of my good friends from Sydney was asking me how this whole job hunt and, just trying to get my life back on track process was going. And him and I were chatting for a bit and he turned to me and it was like, why don't you just go out and just shoot stuff? So the combination of that conversation and everything else going on with the surveys and the job hunt really made me realize that, yeah, I just have to go out there and just go shoot. It kind of reminded me that scene out of Billy Madison when they're talking about the dog.
Little boy's got to think, you got a pet. You got a responsibility. If your dog is lost, you don't look for an hour then call it quits. You get your ass out there and you find that fucking dog.
Yeah, that one. My friend basically told me to make a promise to myself to go out and shoot something new every week. After this conversation that I had with my friend, I decided, yeah, fuck it. I am just going to go out there, put myself out there and do what I love. So I made this little video with a Hendrix bottle that I have just laying around, and I hope you'll enjoy it. This was a really fun video to make and it didn't take that long to do. I think in total it took me about half hour or so. And here's a little behind the scenes photo of how I did it. in my very messy studio. Hi, Editing Warwick here. So the first half of that shoot was done in about half hour, but I wasn't happy with it, of course, so I decided to add the lifestyle part of the shoot with the help of my wonderful wife. So in total, the video took probably about an hour and a half of setup. Here's another photo of the other monstrosity setup that we did in the kitchen. So there's that little bit of info. I'm not that great. Back to the video now. See ya. Even though this video only took about half hour out of my day, it has really boosted my confidence as a filmmaker to get out there more and just shoot more fun stuff for myself, because at the end of the day, this is why I got into this. You know, I used to go out 12 years ago filming bands because I loved doing it and I didn't see a career out of it, and here I am. But going back to the start of this video, if there's anything that I want people to take from this, is to own your mistakes. We all make them at some point in our lives, but I think it's really important to learn from it. Really take it all in, break it down, let it consume you for just a little bit, and then I promise you that you'll come out a better person on the other side. Like, I don't want to get philosophical or anything like that, but this situation really has enlightened me and really made me see my whole life and career in a new light, and I'm super stoked for whatever happens next. Now that I've found like my purpose, I guess, for this channel, I'm really excited to keep documenting my current situation, getting myself out of it, and sharing experiences that I have had in the past in my life and I will have in the future. So I hope you guys really do enjoy that content. If you do want to see more of this stuff, please subscribe. It would probably help me out in some way or form. If you enjoyed the video, please like it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!